Are the sandbags against the door now?
Yeah, sandbags are against the door. Alright, I'm filming, baby.
Okay.
Alright, so we got just 2 windows left here to board up. We were waiting until the last minute to do these 2 front ones. I already got them cut and ready. And the wind's we've been getting some wind gusts. Okay, babe, go on.
Watch for Chloe. She's going to.
Go ahead and plug that in.
Oh.
You need to put your rain jacket on?
Maybe, yeah.
You already have one.
No, I don't. Just forget it. It ain't gonna take long to get this.
Yeah,
I can always change my shirt. Ain't coming back. Change my shirt. Woo! Move, Chloe. Here, go back in. Go in there with Robin. Go.
Get wet.
Yes,
But you can see all the trees and stuff. You can see the wind gusts that we're starting to get and flooding. Hurricane Ian. So the eye is almost on land now. It's getting ready to come ashore. It's down by Port Charlotte, Fort Myers, Punta Gorda area. So you want to go back in? You ready to get back in? Come on. Here you go, get your This is Chloe's first hurricane. Alright y'all, I'm going to put on one of my game cameras that I still have here at home. I'm going to set it up out here just so I can film the storm. There we go. So I got it up there, and so you can kind of see the game camera's pointing off in that direction. So we'll be able to see some of the trees blowing and stuff like that. This heavy wind. Yeah, that eye's getting really close to land now. And it's a category 4 right now still. So it looks like it's going to go in at around Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda area inlet at first. It's almost, the eye's almost there. So we're up here near Bartow, Lakeland. The eye's going to come right over us late during the night, or actually probably somewhere throughout the night between dark and early morning. It's category 4, so it's going to come right across us. It's still going to be a hurricane when it comes across us. And this will come through during the night like Irma did. Irma was, when Irma came through during the night and the eye came over us, the winds were really howling really bad for hours. That was pretty bad storm, pretty scary. So that's kind of what I'm expecting tonight too. It's going to be a long day and a long night tonight because the hurricane's going to be over us all night long. It's going to head up towards Orlando and then it looks like it's going to go up into the Atlantic a little bit, and it looks like Jacksonville is going to get a lot too. Alright, I'm just going to film the hurricane as I can as it goes across, and then if we lose power and stuff, then I'll just make a video later showing everything that I can of what happened. So the eye's going in right now. It's on land at Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda area. Punta Gorda is where we had the Skunk Ape conference with David Shealy there with us. Alright, it's 4:43 and the eye is on land now. So it's just about fully on land. Alright, it's 5 o'clock now and our electricity just flickered. We got some really strong winds out here. Hey, will you turn the air off for just a minute?
Oh, yeah. I'll just turn it off because it's on 75. Let me stop this.
I want to turn the air off so you can hear that wind. There's my game camera on the pole, and the neighbors are outside watching too and looking around. Kind of like we are. We got the door open.
Yeah.
We're getting some pretty loud, some pretty big wind gusts right now. There it is. I wanted you to be able to hear it. You can hear some of that wind. Alright, what time did you say it was?
5:42.
Alright, 5:42. We just lost power. It was actually going on and off for just a little bit here. We would lose it and it would come back on for a few minutes, then we'll lose it and come back on for a few minutes. So it looks like power's done now. It's getting pretty rough out there. Putting out a lot of water. You can hear the winds. So this is Wednesday afternoon, 5:42, September 28th, with Hurricane Ian. Alright, watch out, Chloe.
Don't, boy, come here. I might smash you out.
Alright, so when I was standing there holding the door a little bit open to smoke, and the wind ripped the door right out of her hand, ripped it off the door, the storm door. So we're going to leave it there for a little while. Shower's flickering on and off again. So we're going to leave it there for now. It won't go nowhere laying on the ground. I'll move it in a little bit. This is Chloe's first. This is Chloe's first hurricane. Hurricane Ian.
That would have been a good idea.
Alright, we're having trouble with the cell phone service too. Power's out. Cell phone service is just a little bit here and there. So when that's her phone, the thing came up here so we can see what it looks like. So that was right now. So we're in the center where the blue dot is. So that's showing through what, like 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
The video you're going to see out of Fort Myers is going to be the most dramatic because they're the ones that have seen
About 9:25, what it's expected to be.
the majority of the flooding.
Alright.
Michael was a
So this was only like
that was another one entirely
2 miles per hour under being a Category 5. It was almost a Category 5 right before it hit land.
Wilma, way more surge than Wilma. Irma, more surge and more wind.
Alright, so it's starting to get dark now. So you can see the winds are pretty rough out there.
Shut the door.
And yeah, I showed that a while ago.
Yeah, but show it again.
When that had held the door open just a little bit of smoke and it ripped the door right out of her hand.
What the hell?
So we're just going to leave it there for now and worry about it later.
Now you get your ass out there and fix it wrong. What a screen door back up.
The power's out. Sounds like power's out in most of Cook County right now. We got the radio on to hear the update. Alright, so I'll keep doing more.
You're gonna get I can't see. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so I'm going to go turn on the generator and get it running, and so we can plug into the refrigerators, get a couple refrigerators going and some lights in here, and to charge our phones. And then I'm going to go over to the neighbor's house and get her generator going and get her refrigerator and freezer plugged in. Alright, so let's go ahead and you can go ahead and stop that now. Actually, Rob, will you hold the door?
Yeah.
Just film out here a second and stop it.
Chloe, stay. Chloe? Chloe, stay inside. She's going out. Chloe?
If you go, let her go. She's not gonna go out. Okay, I'm stopping it.
Alright, y'all, I got the generator started and the cord run in the house. So we got a couple lights. Got the refrigerator, 2 refrigerators plugged in and running. So we got a couple lights in here running, a couple fans. And then also went to the neighbor's house and got her generator started and got her refrigerator and freezer plugged up and running. So I'll just keep on filming some here and there and show y'all what's going on. So far the only real problem we have is a little bit of water coming in the side door. That area is a little bit lower than the rest of the house. Steps down. We got a few sandbags out there against the door. Got a little bit of water coming in the door, so we've been putting some towels and sheets down. So far, that's the only thing we got other than the storm door. The storm door out front that got ripped off earlier.
Flying debris from the construction of US 19. I also want to mention this because it was just handed to me. All the power outages that are still in effect right now. Polk County over 112,000 out of power right now. Pinellas County 186,000. Pasco County 29,000 people still without electricity. Highlands, you're at 43,000. 164,000 folks in Manatee County still don't have power. And 254,000 in Sarasota still don't have power. So if you are
You can hear the radio, they're talking about all the power outages in all the counties.
So I hope that you can stay with us.
So we're trying to get the radar to come up
Okay,
and show
hang
us.
on. Let me restart.
Still hear that storm coming.
And DeSoto County. Now, the extreme
We got a DeWalt
wind
radio I've
warning,
been using for
at
the
least right now,
weather right
has
now,
expired.
so we can keep up with
Now,
the
the National
storm.
Weather Service in Ruskin can reissue
While we got the
it, and I
power,
believe
the
last time they
generator
waited
on,
about
we
5 or 10
can run
minutes
it off
to do
the
so.
electric.
But that's a big thing.
And then I got
because
the-
when you have the extreme wind warning, which
battery
had winds
powered,
of about 85
the battery
miles
charging.
an hour, when that ends, then that's a telltale sign that the worst of the wind is over. Now, there is still a ton of heavy rain, gusty winds in Pinellas, or rather in Polk County, but the area right here. We should not be under hurricane warning.
All right,
anymore.
y'all, it's 1:30 a.m.
Force winds anymore, but the Hurricane Center will keep it.
So what we've been doing
Better safe than sorry mantra, I suppose.
since the storm door's gone, we got water blowing underneath the front door here.
We're talking about sustained winds.
It did that before a long time ago during a hurricane. That was when we, after that hurricane, we put the storm door on. But since there's no storm door there now, the water's coming in, so I've been having to clean it up a little bit here and there.
And it's not something you want to be out in. So at the end
But
of the day,
out there in the living room, the water's coming in too out there under that door and going down along the wall. So I've been out there cleaning it too. We've been cleaning that up and taking breaks here and there and resting. It's still Category 1.
Right there, as was Bradenton. So good news. Doesn't matter if we have any warnings or not. All that really matters.
It's still Category 1. We've been trying to get the radar to come up. We've been having the cell phone service is not very good right now. I think it's the cell towers. Anyway, we got the radio going. Generator still going.
3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. It says 2. I actually think the model's a little bit too quick on this.
And so right now it's still a hurricane Category 1.
Water buildup, maybe on the east side of the
And it's 1:30 a.m., 1:30 in the morning. So it's going to be a long night still. There's about another 5.5, 6 hours till daylight. And then we can see what it looks like outside. Alright, it's 6:53. So 6:53 a.m. So I'm fixing to go out here and put some gas in the generator and get it going. I couldn't fill it up last night when I was getting it going. It was too rough out here, the rain and wind. I was having a hard time even getting the gas poured into the gas tank on the generator. So it was downgraded to a tropical storm, so it's actually still a tropical storm. It's leaving us now, but we still got tropical storm conditions out here right now. Around 5 o'clock this morning, it was downgraded to a tropical storm. So it'll be daylight here in just a little bit. Okay, so we're looking at the next morning, September 29th, Thursday morning. So I came out here a little while ago and put gas in. What? Came out here a while ago and put gas in the generator and got it going. See, there's water. There's a lot of water standing. Check out our ditch. Our ditch has always been dry, other than here lately we kept having so much rain it was holding a little bit of water. But maybe you can see it on the game camera when I take it later. But all this out here, all the yard, all the driveway was all ankle deep water when I came out here last night to get the generators going. Mainly what I'm seeing now is just a lot of debris from the trees. A lot of that down. Not a whole lot. Just a little. But it knocked our privacy fence over a little bit there that I can fix. At least the house is good. Nothing on the house. Taking out some of the privacy fence there in the back, knocked it down. That was already a little bit infected. Got a few sandbags that's over there that it wasn't enough, the water was still coming in. So like I said, this was all at least ankle deep water last night when I was out here filling up the generator and getting it going. Getting the neighbor's generator. Kind of odd that they're saying that this hurricane now is pulling a cold front down in behind it, so it's into the heat. It's going to keep the humidity away. It's going to take the heat and humidity away, and it's going to draw the temperatures down a little. So where it's been like 77 degrees or so every morning when I go to work, now it's going to be down in the 60s, around 63, 64 for next week. And they're saying it's also causing into our rainy season, except for the whole next week. Now it's going to be a lot drier, sunnier and drier. It's going to take a while to drop a lot of this water. We're going to get out here in a little bit and take some of these boards down. The winds have died down a lot. We're right at the end of the tropical storm now. We're just getting into the tropical storm until around 10 or 11 this morning. And then the winds will be a lot lighter. We're saying mainly just wind gusts after that. cleaning up just a little. There was just really light rain. It's starting to rain more now. And since the winds are really light now, I went ahead and took the boards off of a couple of these windows. That one. We get some more light inside. And the window around the side. And I took that storm door off and got it cleaned up. Got that cleaned up, moved out of the way so nobody trips over it. Got it cleaned up. So it's mostly just a little wind and a little rain now for a good part of the morning today. And then we got some cleaning up to do. Outside it's mostly just tree limbs down and a bunch of debris and crap scattered all around. Got in here and got a coffee pot going. I made some hot water first so we could put in the dishwater in the sink, wash dishes, clean up in the kitchen a little bit, and then started making our coffee. Chloe, she wasn't too sure to make of all that last night. At least it wasn't as bad as Irma was. It was all still a lot of wind and all last night, and some howling winds and wind gusts, but it wasn't quite like Irma was. Irma was howling winds for hours during the night. So this one wasn't as bad coming over us anyway. So I took that board off too, off that window so we can get some light in here. I don't know if you'll be able to see we still got a bunch of towels and sheets all around the door and the wall there. I came out here several times during the night and was cleaning up the water, keeping it, kept it down. So now it's just going to be bringing those towels out good and hanging them up to dry once we get some dry air coming through. Alright, September 29th. So it's 1:30 p.m. The rain stopped around 11:30. The rain was finally stopped. It was light rain, but it's still been windy. It's still pretty windy out. But anyway, the sun's just now starting to come out sun. We're starting to get a little bit of blue sky. So I got all the boards off the windows so we got more light in the house because we still don't have power. So I got the generator running so we got a little bit of power to the refrigerators and a couple lights, radio. So we got some cleaning up to do. Hopefully I can get all this video put together once we got power and internet. I'll get all this put together and show y'all what we did, what we went to. And I'll check out the game camera footage and we'll see what we got on this, see if I can show y'all what was going on during the night. Just the whole yard out here, the whole yard, all of our driveway, all of our neighbor's yard. It was all ankle deep water. And all the wind and rain blowing hard. So I'll get it all put together when it gets changed. Once the power and internet's back on. I got another video too that I was finishing up. Right before power went out, I was trying to get it finished up. Didn't get it done in time, power went out. So I'll have that loaded up on here soon too. Here's a little update I can throw in at the end of the video. It's clouded back up. This must be the cold front coming through now. They said Ian was going to pull his cold front in behind it. That must be it. It's still pretty breezy out. So I got to go back to work tomorrow. So I put the generator out of the truck and around to the side. So I'm going to move the game camera around there and just use it like a security camera. So it'd be pointing at the generator and out down the driveway. So I moved the generator around to the side and changed it to the fence. So we got one last board to take down. I'll probably just wait and take it down tomorrow. And I'll make sure those boards are dry out good, and I'll take them in and put them in storage. So this is just a little update. I want to show y'all this. So today's Friday on September 29th. No, sorry, today's Friday, September 30th. So we still don't have power. So I went to work today. We still don't have power here at our house because this is the main reason right here. This tree, the tree got pushed over and broke the power line. So I brought Chloe down here for a little walk. But I wanted to show y'all this. And then here we got a really low hanging cable. So I don't know if that's electric. I'm not sure what kind of cable that actually is. But they're gonna have to replace this pole and get the tree cut down and replace the line. So here it is Friday, like I said, and still no power. The storm came through Wednesday night. Okay, so it's Saturday, October 1st, and we're still without power. So you can hear the generator running. So with the generator, I've been able to use the washing machine. So I've been washing all the towels and sheets and then hanging them outside to dry because we can't use the dryer. So we're using the generator so I can run the washing machine with the generator, running our refrigerators and a little bit of stuff like that, the coffee maker. So we've been making hot water with the coffee maker too to wash dishes or to take a bath, stuff like that. So just a little short update. Still no power, still no internet. We have no internet Wi-Fi with the power being out and the power pole down the road. They still haven't touched that yet to be fixed. Okay, so it's still October 1st, Saturday, and still no power. Saturday evening, still no power. It's almost getting dark. So I was going to show you all around just a little bit, show you what we're seeing here, the sky. We still don't have no power. It's getting evening time here. So you can hear the generators running. So it's starting to get dark now, so we got a bunch of different colors in the sky from the sunset. So we've been doing a lot of cleanup today. Here's the last of the sheets. With the generator, we've been washing the sheets and the towels and all that we used to clean up in the living room where the water was flooding in. And there's a lot of yard debris from all the branches and stuff and trees down, so a lot of people were putting up beside the road like that. We've been cleaning up out back at our house and at the neighbors there. And we've been hauling ours up to burn. Most of the time I burn ours. So we spent the day doing that, stuff like that. Went early this morning and got gas while there wasn't a lot of people out. Chloe. Barking at the Amazon Prime over there, delivering a package. And that's Claire right there. That's Claire, that's her neighbor. Her and Chloe get along good. Claire likes being outside. Real pretty dog. Chloe, she'll bark at the mailman, at the Amazon Prime, at the UPS driver, any of those delivery trucks like that. So we still don't have no power, like I said, and we're fixing to cook our dinner. So we can't cook on the stove, but we can use the microwave, and when it's got a toaster oven that we can use, we've been using them some. We got one more board we're going to take off the windows tomorrow. I haven't been in a hurry to do that. And we're going to get all these boards here stored away from the other windows. And we got this grill out, little gas grill. We bought this back in January for an outing. We were camping out and doing an outing. And we used it to cook some hot dogs and hamburgers that night. So it's a nice little grill, so when that's getting some skewers ready, so we're going to be cooking on this for tonight. Some people have power and some still don't have power. A lot of traffic intersections still don't have power. And you got to stop. Everybody's got to stop like it's a four-way stop. We've been seeing some people don't stop. I saw one person yesterday get pulled over by an unmarked cop car, a pickup truck, black pickup truck. The cop was in the pickup truck. So when the vehicle ran through the intersection with not stopping, the undercover cop turned his lights on and did a U-turn and pulled him over. So that's one thing that a lot of people have been really good about that. A lot of people have been stopping at all the traffic lights. We've still been seeing a lot of flooding. All the rivers were over flooded really bad. We've been seeing several houses that are halfway underwater that are near the river. And then some of our areas, like when I went to work Friday morning, I've seen several houses that had water all in their yard. Was covered with water all the way up to the doors. So there's a little update. So I'll just continuing on with the video, and I'll just keep continuing on and show y'all what all is going on as far as Hurricane Ian. And it already went up north, and it went up along the east coast of Florida and hit the Carolinas up there. So we haven't been able to really watch the weather, so I know it went up and hit along there somewhere. I think it hit South Carolina or North Carolina. Alright, so I'll just keep continuing on. Doing a little cooking on the grill, the little grill. Some skewers, look at that. is our hurricane food since we don't have no power. We got the grill out and cooking on the grill. Okay, here we are, Sunday morning, October 2nd, still no power. So we've been 4 days now with no power. It's October 2nd. So you can hear the generators running. So we have coffee this morning, running off the generator. So what we've been doing, we've been making hot water in the coffee pot for taking a bath, and also for washing dishes in the sink. So we have hot water. And then I'll show you around outside a little bit. But still no power this Sunday morning. Okay, I'm fixing to cook us some breakfast here on the grill. We're going to do some breakfast on the little grill, some sausages, and do some of the vegetables that we had left over from last night. We had some extra. Just going to do them on some kebab sticks and cook some sausages. So we got some maple flavored sausage patties we're going to throw on the grill here. Okay, I got the sausages on, sausage patties. So we got them cooking.
I'll send it to you.
Alright, so we had a couple of these left over from last night. We're throwing on there to reheat them, and then taking the rest of the vegetables and putting them on the skewer that we had left over and heat them up a little bit on the grill here. So we got sausage and vegetables for breakfast. So I'm fixing to get this fire going here and start burning some of this tree limbs and stuff here. We've been cleaning up yesterday and got all piled up here. We've got a big pile over there too where we can cut them all up. Putting all this stuff here down. Getting it cleaned up. I'm fixing to get this going. I'll take some of our small trash cans and empty them out and use them to start a fire like this here. Every once in a while I'll save them like that and for burning stuff out back. And I got a couple bags of papers and stuff here, and then I got some cardboard up in there. Beer case box and Coke case box, stuff like that, cardboard. So that'll get going pretty good then. At least that hurricane brought some cool air in, so it's not really hot doing it. I keep up our front yard pretty good, mowing it and keep it cleaned up good and all. During a rainy season like we just had, the backyard gets hard to keep up with. It keeps raining so much and growing so fast, it's hard to keep up. But now that the rain stopped, I'll have a backyard cleaned up pretty quick. So I'll be out here for a while cleaning up out here and burning this stuff. And then we're going to get the sandbags emptied out after a while too. We'll let the sandbags dry and then we'll save them for next time. Because we can always come out here and dig up dirt out of the yard to fill up the sandbags. We can dig up sand out of the backyard. And actually when Hurricane Irma came through, we went places that were giving out sandbags and sand. They'll do that at some of the fire departments, the local fire departments. But so many people were getting them, they were out. So we went to Lowe's and they had the sandbags. We bought a few sandbags, just the bags itself, and came home and I actually went out in the ditch out front and dug up a bunch of dirt and sand out of the ditch and filled up the sandbags. And then that cleaned up the ditch too at the same time and made it deeper for the water to set in. And sandbags are pretty cheap just to buy them by themselves. So I had to go into work Friday and work. So when I got off work Friday, we ran uptown and got something for dinner and got a few things to eat for the weekend. And I went and looking for a chainsaw too. So I found they were out of all the gas powered chainsaws, all the battery powered chainsaws. The only thing they had left was a few of these that had a cord runs off electricity. So since I got the generator, I was like, well, this will work for me. And it wasn't expensive either, so it worked really good yesterday. Out here cutting all this stuff up. Since I got the generator, I can run cords. Like I said, this worked really good for me. This is a pretty good chainsaw. We've been working at it here. We're getting a lot of this cleaned up. I got this couple of little piles of stuff all burned up right there. Keep working at it. And we've got more stuff to cut down and burn. So we dumped out the sandbags and gonna let them dry. And then we can store them, so we'll have them for next time. Because I'm sure we'll need them again one day. This was the 5th or 6th hurricane. I think this was the 6th hurricane that we've had. So I'm sure we'll need them again. Alright, I'm not going to go all the way down there. Here it is, October 2nd, Sunday. It's 5:49 p.m. So we finally got the electric guys out here and the tree guys to cut the tree. So they're down here at the end of the road now with that. We had to keep calling and telling them there was a wire down across the street. Down there, a low-hanging wire. And we had to call again today and tell them again. And they finally got them out here now. So hopefully our power will be restored tonight. So we'll see. They got several electric trucks down there and several of the tree cutting people down there too. Their trucks and stuff. So hopefully we'll have electricity tonight. Yeah, looky here, this is the tree cutting people too down through here. They're working on it. They're working on getting our power back on. maybe our power will be on tonight. I got Chloe out here, she's wrapping around my leg. She likes to go for a walk and she likes to go for a ride. She just gets real excited right now. She's still young. Alright, girl. Alright, so they're working on it. Maybe it'll be on tonight. We've been burning our tree limbs and stuff out back. Somebody else down the road down there somewhere is burning some too. Like that. All that smoke, that's from people burning their yard debris, tree debris and stuff. Hold on, Chloe. Hold on just a second. Well, I guess they did what they could. So no power tonight. So they were cutting a lot of tree limbs all down through there. And they were working on a power pole across the street too. So no power tonight. So it's going to be really dark here again tonight. We got the moon at first quarter. So you can see half of the moon. So I'm gonna set this up on the tripod. Yeah, I won't be able to hold it still enough for that. I'm gonna set the camcorder up on the tripod and film the moon for a couple minutes. I'll set the first quarter. So we'll be able to see it really good tonight with no street light out here. No lights on. So again, no power. So that's our house. I'm out here at the road. Our ditch is drying up. There's just a little bit of water left in it. And the neighbors across the street here, their yard dried up. Alright, so again, October 2nd. So we'll see tomorrow if we get power tomorrow. Maybe they'll be back here working tomorrow and get it on. So I guess they did what they could. Chloe saw that cat across the street over there in the driveway. That's what she just barked at. She used to bark at the cats a lot like that, but then they don't pay no attention to her. She quit barking at them. I see that one across the street quite often. Most of the time Chloe don't bark at him anymore. Alright, so I'll do another update tomorrow. Alright, looky here, we got power. Our street light's on. We got power in the house. Today is October 3rd, Monday, October 3rd. So this is the 5th day, and now we got power. This is the work truck and trailer. I brought that home so I could load up the generator. Take that back to work in the morning. So we got power. So it was 5 days now. They came back this morning while I was at work, and around 11 o'clock they had the power on. So we got power on. So I'm gonna walk down here and show you what they did. So here's the new power pole. And they had to straighten the power pole across the street over there. It was pulling. This one was pulling that one. So there's the old one. The old one still got some of the old wires and stuff in there too. But that's the tree that went down. The crusher shed over there. But we've got power. Now we're waiting for the Spectrum to come out and replace our cables and give us our internet back. We still don't have no internet. But just to show you all at the end of the video here, we got power. It's a huge tree right there. So they put a new pole in this morning and got us power. It's nice having power back. Alright y'all, since they get the internet back up and going here, as soon as they get the internet back up and going, I'll have some more videos to start putting out. I've been working on a couple of them. With just the generator running, I've been able to keep my laptop charged and working on a couple of videos. So I'll be able to get some of them, start posting some of them here soon, once they get the internet back up. And I know there's a lot of people that's got a lot worse off than we did. We actually had it pretty good compared to a lot of people. A lot of people, places are flooded, they lost everything they had. Okay, just another little update here. It's Tuesday, October 4th. Tuesday evening, a little after 7 o'clock. So we still don't have internet. The Spectrum has to come out and run a new cable down there where they replaced the power pole and got our electricity hooked back up. So right now we don't have any internet. We don't have regular cable channels, but we do have internet. But right now that's still out until they get that fixed. So we're waiting on Spectrum to fix that. Plus our phones our cell phones are through Spectrum. And we both have different phones. Wynette has an LG phone and I have an Apple, the iPhone. And the service on them right now is horrible. After the hurricane came through, we don't hardly have any kind of internet on the phones either, whether we're here at home or out. If we go out somewhere, like today when I was working, I'm working across the other side of Winter Haven, and I have no kind of internet, no Facebook, no Messenger, no Google Maps. Stuff like that. It's working really slow and not hardly working at all. You can't look up the weather, nothing like that. So some of the messages and stuff that we're trying to send or we're receiving, like the ones we're receiving, I don't know how old they are. The ones we're sending out to let everybody know what's going on with us, we don't We don't know if they're getting them or not. So I just took Chloe for a little walk. She's got her harness on. I've been taking her for a walk in the evenings. She loves it. She loves going for a ride in the truck. She loves going out there for a walk. So it's just a little update for today, Tuesday, October 4th. And there's a lot of people right now too that are in a lot worse shape than we are. Hold on, Chloe. Okay, so Wednesday, October 5th. So I just got home from work. It's about 3:30 now. So I just got home from work and I see there's somebody down there. Somebody down the road working on something. I'm not sure if they're working on the cables for the internet. For cable and internet stuff. Bright House, I'm not sure who they are. I didn't recognize the truck. So anyway, that's just a little update. So we'll just see if we get internet back up today or not. And still having a horrible time with our phones. Nothing's working with the phones as far as any kind of internet. Facebook, Messenger, any of that stuff. Google Maps, navigation's working a little, but that's been kind of sketchy. We can't look at our bank account. We can't get into that. Anything like that to do with where you got to have internet. It's not working. So we'll see here after a while if we get internet up and running or not. So I just got home. Chloe's waiting on me. Alright, y'all, I had to go back to work for a little bit, a couple hours, and unload cabinets that came in. So when I just turned down the road here, there's several Spectrum trucks down there working. So they'll be working on getting our internet back up. And then you can see there's a lot of debris, limbs and stuff all down through there. It's like that everywhere. There's limbs piled up everywhere. Almost every road you go down. So they're slowly starting to pick them up now and take them to the trash. And a lot of people are burning them. So you're seeing smoke here and there. People burning the yard debris like I did, like I was doing. But there's several Spectrum trucks down there working. So hopefully they'll get the internet back up and running. And our phones are through, both of our cell phones are through Spectrum too. We're having a time with them when we get out here at the house or away from the house even. Alright, so I'll keep letting y'all know how things are going and what we're doing here. So I've heard that Fort Myers got hit really bad and a real bad area down there from the storm, and Highlands County, they said Highlands County got hit real bad. A lot of flooding and houses and stuff tore up. Okay, y'all, here's another update. So today's Thursday, October 6th. So our garbage just now ran. So it's been 2 weeks since the garbage ran. So it looks like they're getting back on schedule. They ran a little bit late, but they still ran today. They normally run on Thursdays. They have been, so it looks like they're trying to get back on schedule. So our garbage ran, so I got to go out there and get the garbage can and bring it back up. And they got our internet working. They got our internet on today. Alright, so they got our internet going today. So now we got to work on resetting our phones. We've been having trouble even with our cell phone service. Or we have Spectrum Mobile with our cell phones as well as Spectrum Internet. So we've been having trouble with our phones a lot. Not having internet service. Hardly anything that runs on internet works. So now that we got Wi-Fi, we got to reset the phones and do a system update on them. And then we'll be able to tell if they're working or not. Well, tomorrow, with them hooked to Wi-Fi, we won't know for sure here at the house, but like tomorrow when I'm at work, I'll be out on the other side of Winter Haven, so I'll be able to tell if it's working or not. Alright, so there's a little update for today. Okay, y'all, this is just a video just showing what we went through with the hurricane and everything all the way back up to being back to normal now. So now that we're back up with power and now internet, and now we'll work out our problems with our phones sometime between tomorrow and the weekend. Get our cell phones hopefully back running right and getting where we can use stuff like Facebook and Messenger and the weather and the maps and stuff like that. Get it all back up and going. So this is just showing y'all what we went through here at our house. So there's still a lot of people without power. We have a friend in Cape Coral, Lynn. She don't have any power. I'm seeing a couple things on Facebook here and there where she still don't have power. So we still have friends that are helping other people too, people that are lost everything in the storm. So there's a lot of cleanup going on right now, at least here in our area. There's a lot of cleanup going on. There's a lot of tree debris on the sides of the roads everywhere you go, and they're starting to get around picking that up now too. When I saw a big truck with two big black trailers and a crane, they're going around picking up yard debris. I saw a few minutes ago where they had picked up some on our street here. But there's a lot of people down in Fort Myers, a lot of people in the southern counties there below us that really got hit hard. A lot of people down there still don't have any power. So this was just a video to show y'all what we went through. Alright, thank you for watching.